Bro, like the whole idea of the Matrix, right? So the whole idea of the Matrix is every time that it's like you control your own thoughts. So you decide which thoughts you want to listen to, which thoughts you want to come in, which thoughts you want to receive, which thoughts you agree with, basically. So, and that's how like the whole control your emotions, the whole alchemize your thoughts, alchemize the energy or whatever. It's all about. It's like when you get mad or you get frustrated or you get sad or you get angry. It's like why? What is it? What's the story that you're telling behind it? What's your story you're telling behind yourself? Like why are you actually? Why is this happening to you? You know, like what's the meaning behind your trigger, basically. So, for instance, like something doesn't go your way, or it's really just a programming that you started to believe because it was done to you. So like say you grew up believing that you weren't good enough or whatever. So therefore every time that you get triggered by like say abandonment, then you start to believe that you're not good enough, and then every time somebody tends to abandon you, then you get mad and you get frustrated and you start repeating those same thoughts of I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I'm not loved, and then it just perpetuates the cycle of like pretty much trauma and traumatic abuse, like and there literally are Agent Smiths, bro. Like there literally are people that are here just so that they can trigger you. Like there's people here, and I guess it's in a way it's not just a learning game. Like it's not just they're here to trigger you so that you can learn a lesson. No, they're here to trigger you because that's part of their game that they're playing as well. That's why not everybody's just walking around love and light, happy as hell all the time. Like people are actually here to just trigger the fuck out of people just because that's who they are. That's their DNA. That's their method of madness. That's their method to the madness, bro. But for these corporations and shit like that, their one job is to make sure that we are not happy. That's what it feels like. It feels like the corporations, right? Because we're giving all of our time and all of our energy away to something outside of us. So we're going to school, we're working, we're participating in communities, pointless as, going to church. Like, we're doing all this stuff that we know doesn't make us feel good about ourselves, but yet we're still doing it. Why? Because they have us at a pretty much chokehold saying that, yo,
if you don't fucking go to work, nigga, if you don't go to work, nigga, you ain't gonna have a house. Bro, they like, if you don't go to work, nigga, you ain't gonna have food to eat.
So now they put you in a corner where you have to do these things in order to have something, to have anything back in return. In order for yourself to feel good about yourself. Like, they make you emotionally frustrated. They play with your emotions. They but anything outside of you, you know that you can't control. This is the main part, is that you can't control what anybody else does. All you can do is react and respond to it. So no matter what, if somebody's like, yo, I'm gonna take your car away tomorrow, you cannot control that if they do or not. But what you can do in that moment is allow yourself to just stay calm, know that, whatever outside of you, whether or not they do take your car away, is that you're good within your own being. Like, yeah, it's gonna fucking suck. If they do take your car away, it's gonna fucking suck. But you have to realize that this is literally, it's a game. Like, it's like a chess game, bro. It's a chess game. It's like, how you gonna react? If you react negatively, then okay, they're gonna take your car away. If you don't care about it, I guarantee you will see your car for another 3 years. Like, it's an emotional push and pull, like, give and take game. And that's just how it, like, bro, like, I hate to say it, but that's how it is. But when you see it for how it is, then you know how to move better. You know how to move accordingly to the games, the mind games, and the emotional games that they play with you. Because this is gonna, like, everybody goes through this. Literally, everybody has been going through this since the dawn of time. But what they didn't teach is how we have the ability to control, what we want to emotionally how we want to emotionally react to it, and how we want to respond, or how we want to, like, you know, play the game pretty much. Like, we can actually be like, you get the phone call, we're gonna take your car away tomorrow. Oh, you pick up the phone, you're like, oh my god. Just so you can either one, just be so overreactive. You can, I mean, not overreactive, like, don't get me wrong, it's a reasonable reaction if you want to, like, you fucking took my car, what the fuck you guys talk about, you stupid fucking, you know, you can either get really upset with them. If you choose that way, go ahead. But at the same time, like, why do all that if they're telling you that they're gonna take your car away? If they're telling you they're gonna take your car away, and then you're sitting here like, I fucking, take my fucking car away, fuck stupid bitch. Alright, then, like, your car's gonna be taken away, and you just did that whole entire thing while still knowing that they're gonna take your car away. Like, part of it, when you play the game back, part of it is realizing that you're better than that. Part of it is realizing that you can stoop them one up and not react. Like, you could stoop them one up and be like, okay, enjoy. I hope that makes them happy. They're gonna take my car away. Okay, sure. I guess I'll receive a car some other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be afraid, because you're gonna receive, like, not everything is meant to last forever. We're not meant to be so attached to things. We're really not meant to be so attached to anything, honestly. Like, but it's just the attachment to materialistic things is what fuels us, because we kind of need it in order to survive. They make it in a way, we're all attached to money, right? Without money, we end up homeless. We end up having to fight for our livelihood. We end up having to, literally fight for our livelihood. We end up having to keep struggling and so what I'm saying is, basically, they make it so that next time you feel like you're about to get riled up over something that happened, just remember that this is a emotional game. It's I don't know, I don't like to say the word game, because some chick made fun of me the last time I said, oh, we're playing the game, it's a game. Yeah, she made fun of me the last time I said it's a game, so. And I'm still, like, it's a fucking game, is it not? Is it not? Are we not playing a game where, if you react in one way, then they like your reaction, right? If you're watching somebody and you start, it's a narcissistic fucking game we're playing with these companies and corporations, because they like to get you riled up and they like to make you feel bad about yourself. But if you react in a way where you stay calm and you act like you don't give a fuck, it's the poker face. If you literally poker fake, like what's his name? Not Jonathan Joestar. Fucking not Dio. Not oh my gosh, what the fuck is his name? I can't think of it. Not JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, bro. Is it JoJo's? Jonathan Joestar. Like, if you just poker face your entire life with these fucking corporations and these big ass entities and shit, and these Agent Smith ass head asses, then you'll be able to just resume your understanding of, like, okay, I'm fine, like, I'm okay, my being is still safe. Anything outside of me that's trying to trigger me is not real. Like, it's literally not real. They're trying to get you riled up in this emotional state when we know deep down inside that it's not real. Like, and when I say it's not real, I'm meaning that it's just a game. Like, we have these attachments to everything, and that's what makes it pain. That's what makes sadness. That's what makes anger, is because we attach ourselves to something outside of us in which we need that. We say to ourselves, oh, I need this, and so without it, I won't be happy. Oh, I need this, and so without it, I won't be happy. Like, I won't be myself. But in reality, without it, we will be just fine, with or without it. We will survive with or without it. So, guys, last but not least, next time, if you do, alright, take this step back and just realize, like, No matter who it is, no matter what it is, take the step back and realize, I remember KC said that this is an emotional game that we're playing, right? Like anything outside of me, if it's triggering me, and also it's the concept of, oh, every day is supposed to be happy, every day is supposed to be awesome, every day is supposed to be love and light, every day is supposed to be rainbows and sunshine. No, it's not. But every day is not supposed to be where somebody else is triggering the fuck out of you just because they feel good to do it. Now, if like me, like this is just, I just feel like it's continuous test because I take it as a joke now. Like I take this shit as a joke, honestly, bro. Like I don't know how much further like they could push me into the grave. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a joke to me, honestly. But I want to spread this awareness because, you know, it sucks when you watch people get all frustrated and riled up about stuff, and especially when they don't, when we don't have that support from other people to be like, hey man, it's okay. Like, you know, this is just, it's just a game, right? You know that anything outside of you is just an attachment. Like, you don't need that. That's not happiness. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anything outside of you is not happiness. You are happiness. You are a walking ball of light, literally and metaphorically. You are literally you are a walking ball of light. The sun, the light is within you, not within anything outside of you. Right, so I'm KC, by the way. This is my YouTube channel, and I hope you enjoy this video. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever. You know, stay or don't. But I'm glad glad you are here, and I hope this video helped you. I will see you in the next.
Threaten me with a good time.